In today's ASMR one card pull, I've pulled from the, let me change the angle here, pulled from the Wild Chorus Oracle. So let's see what we have today. It says, may your voice be heard. Keywords: honesty, personal power, and advocacy. The howl of this Arctic wolf pup is loud and insistent. It may not have the powerful lungs or gravitas of its elders, but it's putting everything it's got into this howl. There's something you need to voice in the same way, without apology, without fear of taking up too much space, and without feeling that you need to be an expert already. Whatever it is, stop holding it in. Don't whisper it, shout it. Here is encouragement to let the youngest part of you be the loudest, and to vocalize the truth that needs to be not only spoken but heard. Speaking itself isn't the whole story. You can scream at the top of your lungs in some relationships and not be understood. This card reminds you to choose your listeners wisely as you express what you need to. The wolf pup may show up to draw your attention to the need to advocate for yourself in your current situation. Send the message, sing the song, ask the question. Whatever you're working with, work it out vocally. Attunement, an antidote for feeling silenced, expressed power, trusting your growl, releasing your howl, fierce advocacy for yourself or others, give the mic to your youngest parts, creating conditions for deep listening, and talk it out. I think the attunement part is almost kind of like the keywords, but they're more like kind of key phrases, things to kind of bring that card home. So I think for me, for whatever reason, it made me think about journaling, because sometimes, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes like you can't scream, you can't, if you live in an apartment or house, it's not like, unless you live in a house by yourself, there's not really a place other than outside in the woods or maybe in your car where you can scream without I don't know, where it's okay to scream, I guess. And so sometimes when you feel that emotional, like I need to just scream and yell and let it out, to me it can feel very stifling, that there is not a place to do that. So for me, I think one of the places I can do that is in my journal. But right now, there's certain things I feel like I can't even say there, or I'm too tired to say, or whatever. So I don't know, what I get from this card is maybe that it might actually help me to say, you know what, just write it out, put it out there. Like I said, without apology, if there's something that needs to be voiced, it doesn't necessarily have to be voiced to the world. It can be voiced to my journal, because for you fellow journalers out there, I don't know about you, but journaling to me feels like you're talking to someone else, like you're talking to yourself, but also yourself as someone else. So in some ways, I feel like you can shout it in there, and it is going somewhere. So yeah, I guess, yeah, it's also a reminder, like I'm in the middle of something that requires advocacy. It's like, man, I want to be able to stop, but gotta keep going. So yeah. Also, yeah, there's a lot of things about this card. Where she says, give the mic to your youngest parts. I also think, at least for me in the situation I'm in, that's a part of it too, is like advocating for yourself is sometimes advocating for those youngest parts of yourself. Whereas you might have let, someone step all over you, like going like, you know what, I'm not a child anymore, and I don't have to put up with this crap. And so, yeah. So anyway, those are I'm talking a little too fast. Those are some of the things that resonated with me today from this card, or made me think of. And I hope this card was helpful for you too, and I hope to see you again soon.